Family channel. I hope you are all fine at your places. I am going to explain chapter number 2, Life and Living Things. Students, we all know that all living things look different from each other, but they all carry out the same life processes. Although they do not all do this in exactly the same way, but they carry out the same life processes. Biologists try to find out more about the living things by studying animals and plants in a particular way, how they behave. The first topic is life processes. All living thing has 7 characteristics in common. Number 1 is feed. Feed to get means to get food. All animals feed to produce energy. How they feed? They feed by eating other plants and animals. Plants also need food for the process of photosynthesis. And how plants get their food? They get their food from the soil. The next one is grow. Animals only grow until they reach a certain height, but plants grow continuously throughout their lives. Number third is excretion. Excretion means the removal of waste from the body. All living things produce waste such as carbon dioxide and water, and the removal of waste from their body is called the excretion. The next one is the movement. Animals move from one place to another for different things. Like they move from one place to another to find food, to find shelter, and to escape from the predator. Plants also move towards the light. The next one is response. Animals use sense organs such as eyes, ears to respond what is going around. The next one is the reproduction. Reproduction means the production of the new young ones. All living things must reproduce to replace those that are died. The next one and the last one is the respiration. Student, respiration is the process in the living organ through which energy is produced from the food. All living things need energy to grow, to move, and to keep their body in a working properly. So respiration is very important process in all the living bodies. Next topic is about the cell. Students, we all know that the cell is the basic unit of life. Cell is the smallest and the basic unit of all the living things. All the living things are made up of cell. Some living things are made up of only one cell. They are called unicellular, like bacteria. And some organisms are made up of multiple cells. They are called multicellular, like plants and human beings. Cells are microscopic. That means we need a microscope to see them and to examine them. So we use a microscope. In this topic, we are going to study about the light microscope. Using light microscope, the object is placed on a glass microscope slide and usually covered with a lens. Students, look at the picture. You will see a light microscope with a different object. Light microscope have different objects. We are going to study them in an order. The first one, the object is put on a glass microscope slide usually covered with a cover slip. The next is slide is placed on the stage. Look at the diagram, student. There is a stage. The slide is placed on the stage. The hole in the stage allows light to pass through from the light source below. The diaphragm can be adjusted to allow more or less light to pass through the hole. Light shines through the object into the objective lens. Light passes from the object lens through the eyepiece lens and into your eyes. The focus knob adjusts the distance between the stage and the object to the lens. That's how we can use the microscope. A microscope has a stage on which the slide is placed, and beneath the stage there is a mirror. Mirror enables the light to throw on the slide, through which the object which is placed on the slide can be seen clearly. Next, animal versus plant cell. In the previous classes, students, you have learned more thing about the animal cell and the plant cell. You are familiar with the animal cell and the plant cell. In this topic, we are going to learn more about the animal cell and the plant cell. The animal cell and the plant cell have 3 similarities. The one is nucleus, cytoplasm, and the cell membrane. These 3 are common in animal cell and the plant cell. Nucleus. The nucleus, which is the control center of the cell. The nucleus contains the information which control everything that goes in the cell. The next is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is all the living material except for the nucleus. It is a jelly-like substance which is fluid. Fluid means it can flow. Cell membrane. Cell membrane is is a thin skin around the outside of the cell. It prevents the cell content from the escaping, but it does not allow substances like water and other small molecules to cross in and out of the cell. So students, these are the three similarities present in the animal cell and the plant cell. Now I am going to explain the three different parts of the plant cell. Number one is cell wall, second one is chloroplast, and the third one is vacuole. The first one is cell wall. Cell wall is a rigid coating around the outside of the cell membrane. It helps the plant grow cell keep its shape. Cell wall helps the plant cell to keep its shape. Look at the diagram. You will notice that the animal cell have a irregular shape, but the plant cell have a regular shape. And the shape of the plant cell is maintained with the help of a cell wall. The next one is the chloroplast. Chloroplast contain a green chemical called the chlorophyll, and you all know that the plant need chlorophyll. You know that the plant needs chlorophyll to carry out the photosynthesis, and photosynthesis is a process by which the plants are able to make their own food. So chlorophyll is really important for the plants. The next and the last one is the vacuole. Vacuole is a large space in the middle of the cell. It is filled with a fluid called the cell cape. Students, I will explain the rest of the chapter in the next video, inshallah.